Dan, since the glass is half full, maybe you'd like to give your perspective on that.
Well, I'm going to take you to ground zero, okay? Interface went down this journey starting in 1994 to create basically a zero footprint. We call it Mission Zero. And the biggest disappointment coming out of Copenhagen 15 for me was that for us to get to our goal, we have to have, low, what I call low carbon impact energy, the clean technology. If you look at our product stream and our focus, it's been on having recycled content, which today we have 30% of our products are recycled content, post-consumer recycled content. We have a technology way to get to, I believe, 75%. We need biofibers to get there the rest of the way. The backing of our product is carpet. You're standing on carpet tile. Is petro-based. We have a process today that gives us 100% recycled petro-based products. So we can see our way on the product side except for energy. And from an energy standpoint, I was reading Friedman's thing about, he's proposing the Earth race. I'm not sure if anybody saw that article. It was pretty interesting, and he said we need to infuse father greed into this equation, which means there has to be a business incentive to create clean technology and clean energy. And for companies like me that have a mission to have a zero impact on the world really need the clean technology, and we can't get there ourselves. We're going to be on the bleeding edge of technology without the help of Shell and creating some of these what I call the clean technologies out there. And so the biggest impact to me, am I going to run my company different because of what came out of Copenhagen 15? Absolutely not. I'm committed. I'm like that turkey at Thanksgiving. I'm committed to a zero footprint. But the frustration is, how do you get, let's say there's going to be there's going to be an energy bill coming out of the Senate. That's going to create some incentives. But how do you get the world leaders, United States, having a race to clean energy? How do you get China having a race to clean energy? How do you create that environment where it's clean energy and it's economically feasible to get there? I mean, oil is going to be $200 a barrel. I mean, there's a finite amount of oil out there. The question is it going to be too late or not? And I'll say it again, the disappointment is I need you guys. We're going to have a delay. There's one thing I learned. I was at the Schwarzenegger Tony Blair conference about 4 years ago, and we were having the same conversation around that table about government's role in the carbon economy. And we're still talking about the same thing 4 years later. And so I think it's going to be a slow progress. I think you got to turn it over to industry. You got to take it to your consumer. One thing that Interface did was we changed the carpet industry in the United States. It is one of the greenest industries there is because we took it to the consumer, and the consumer said they would rather have a green product than a brown product, basically. And so I think it's up to industry to clean this mess up. Government is going to play a role, but it really is about the consumer taking it on their product choices and creating this low carbon footprint that we aspire to be.